Hey guys, welcome back to Chinese with Charlie. 我是 Charlie. In today's video, we're going to keep talking about lesson 6. And today's topic is the grammar. Now let's look at here. Here we have 3 grammar points. The first one is 会. Actually, when I was talking about the texts, I explained it, right? So we can talk about it one more time. So this character 会 indicates the ability to do something, so that's your skill, right? So we can say it means be able to do or can do something, but that's only your skill. So you can say, for example, here, 我会写汉字. Yeah? 我会写汉字. I'll give you pinyin. 写汉字. And it means I can write Chinese characters. So writing Chinese characters is not something that you were born with, right? You didn't know how to write it when you were born. You have to learn it. So after learning it, 你会. Yeah. So 我会写汉字. I can write Chinese characters. Second example, 我不会做中国菜. 我不会做中国菜. So I cannot cook Chinese dish. 我不会做中国菜. I cannot cook Chinese dish. So cooking Chinese or cooking in general is a skill. Everyone needs to learn it. So if you don't know how to do it, then you have to say 我不会做中国菜. And third example is a question. And you know, when we ask a yes or no question, we just add character 妈 at the end of the sentence. So 你妈妈会说汉语吗? 你妈妈会说汉语吗? Can your mom speak Chinese? Yeah. 你妈妈会说汉语吗? 你妈妈会说汉语吗? Okay. Here we pinyin. So, can your mom speak Chinese? Speaking Chinese is also a skill. Yeah, not for Chinese people, but for Chinese learners. So if you're a Chinese learner and you talk about being able to speak Chinese, then you can say 会. And when you ask someone, then you just add 妈 at the end of the sentence to form this yes or no question. Yeah. 你妈妈会说汉语吗? Okay. Now let's move on to the second point. The second point is when we have an adjective in a sentence. So usually if this is a positive sentence with an adjective, but this here adjective doesn't mean an adjective in front of a noun. Here is like we use adjective to talk about something, like I am how, for example, I'm tall. So this tall is the adjective here, right? I'm good. This good is an adjective. So this adjective is used in the structure I am, you are, or he is, she is, etc. And after this is, we use this adjective, right? So first of all, we need to know about what kind of adjective we're talking about. And if we have such I am, you are, he is, and adjective structure, in Chinese, we don't use a 是, right? Because all of you know 是 also means to be. But after 是, usually we don't use adjective. After 是, we use a noun. Okay, we use a noun. So if we have an adjective after to be, then in a positive sentence, we use 很. Okay, we use 很 plus an adjective. So remember, this structure is not useful here. So in a positive sentence of I am, you are, he is, plus adjective, this is, or this am, this are, is translated into Chinese 很. And I also talked about that. 很 usually means very, or if you check the meaning of this character, it means very. But when we use somebody 很 adjective, somebody plus 很 adjective, we don't have to translate this 很 as in very. It just means is. Okay, it just means is. So, for example, here, 我很好, 我很好, which means I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'm well. I'm good. I'm well. Alright, 我很好. So, this is the situation when we have a positive sentence with an adjective. What if it's a negative sentence with an adjective? Then we don't have to use 很 anymore. Let me color it. So this is the first structure. If it's a positive, then we just say somebody plus 不. 不 means not or no. And then adjective, which means I'm not adjective, he's not adjective. So here, the example here, 我妈妈的汉语不好. Yeah. 我妈妈的汉语不好, which means my mom's Chinese is not good. 我妈妈的汉语不好. Yeah. My mom's Chinese is not good. Alright, so this is in a negative structure. Okay, what if it's a question? Yeah, what if it's an interrogative sentence, which means a question? It's also, we don't use 很, we can just put a ma. Yeah, a ma. So this is a question sentence, yeah, with an adjective. The structure is somebody, adjective, ma. Okay, somebody, adjective, ma. For example, here on the book we don't have any questions, so I can give you one. For example, 你好吗? 你好吗? Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? Are you good? Are you well? Etc. Or we can also say, 你的汉语好吗? 你的汉语好吗? Is your Chinese good? Alright, 你的汉语好吗? So you can see here, in front of this adjective 好, which means good, we don't have 很. Yeah, we don't have 很. Okay, so that is a question structure. Now let's wrap it up. So when we have I am, you are, he is, or she is structure with an adjective, in the positive situation, we need to use the character 很. Yeah, we need to use the character 很. Or let's say we tend to use it. Of course, you can ignore it, but most of the time, we tend to use it. Okay? But when it's a negative sentence, then we don't have to use 很. We just use 不 in front of the adjective. And when it's a question sentence, we don't use 很. We just add a ma at the end of the sentence to form this yes or no question. Okay, so here we have another example. 中国菜很好吃. Yeah, 中国菜很好吃. I will write it here. Sorry. 中国菜很好吃. Which means Chinese dish is tasty. 很好吃. Chinese dish is tasty. Alright, so that's about a sentence with an adjectival predicate. I don't want to explain adjectival predicate. They're so, let's say, those terminologies are not necessary. That's why I just use a very simple words to explain what is this about? Okay, so that's the second one. And then we have the third one, that is 怎么, right? 怎么. It's also I also talked about it when I was explaining the texts. 怎么 means how to do something. Yeah, that is why usually after 怎么 we can use a verb, how to do it, right? For example, 这个汉字怎么读? Okay, 这个汉字怎么读? 读 means to read, so 怎么读 how to read. Okay, so 这个汉字 this last one 怎么读 yeah, how to read this Chinese character. Okay, how to read this Chinese character 怎么读 yeah. And when I was explaining the texts, I also talk about the situation when you can put this 这个汉字 after 怎么读. You can say 怎么读这个汉字 right? 怎么读这个汉字 They're the same because 这个汉字 if we look at it, 这个汉字 this character or this Chinese character should be the object of 读 to read because we say to read character, right? So, but in Chinese, if we want to emphasize the object, we can move the object at the beginning of the sentence. Yeah, that is why you can see such a sentence here. But it's also correct to write it like this. Just put the object 这个汉字 after the verb 读. Okay, after this verb 读. So it's also correct. All right. Now let's look at the second one. 你的汉语名字怎么写? Okay, 你的汉语名字怎么写? 你的汉语名字怎么写? So here, 你的 means yours, right? Your. 汉语 means Chinese. 名字 means name. Okay. 怎么 how to write. How to write. Yeah. 怎么写? So 你的汉语名字怎么写? Your. The sentence should be how to write your Chinese name. Okay. How to write your Chinese name. I think this question is very useful when you have Chinese friends, right? Because you know how to call them, but sometimes maybe you don't know how to write their names, right? So you can ask them, 你的汉字怎么你的汉语名字怎么写? Okay? All right. The last one, 这个字怎么写? 这个字怎么写? Which means this character, how to write, right? 这个字怎么写? How to write this character? How to write this character? Yeah, how to write this character? All right. 这个字怎么写? Okay. So I think I will give you a homework. Homework is write 2 sentences for each grammar point. So we have 3 grammar points, right? The first one is a 会, to be able to do. The second one is when we have a sentence like I am, you are plus adjective structure. And the third one is 怎么 means how to do it. So write 2 sentences for each grammar point. So altogether it should be 6 sentences. Yeah, 6 sentences to practice your Chinese. Alright, I think that's all for this part. If you like my video, please give me a like button and subscribe to my channel, and we can see each other next time. Bye bye!